Hi Aries, welcome into your video. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, let's go into the third week of August and see what's going on here for my Aries. Guys, why are you very much in your heads? Oh my God, I'm getting all these blasts like in regards to like Aries, pretty much all the cardinal signs, right? So I posted some stuff on my Instagram stories. Go check it out. When they say you're in your villain phase, oh, you don't know what that means. All it takes is a little bit of a spark for someone to come at you. You're coming at them 7 ways to Sunday. So I need you guys to kind of like check in your energy. And not in the way where I want you to second guess yourself, and not in the way where I want you to shrink yourself. Definitely don't do that. Definitely do not, because this is what's going to happen to you guys when Chiron comes back into Aries. It's going to question your judgment. Are you sure you know yourself? But what I'm saying is, if you're feeling extra angry or extra pissed off, and you really just want to go off on a person, that's because Mars is in Saturn in your sign right now. So I see you calculating and thinking. This card was like just popped out even before I finished like shuffling, before I even asked a question. All right, Spirit, what's the situation third week of August for Aries? The reason for this is, like I said, you know, the planets up there, they influence us, how we feel, how we think, and whatnot. And I think that this is all happening to you guys for a reason, because now it's time that your true selves erupts. It's time that if you're rough around the edges, great, that's who you are. No apology needed. You need to get aligned with your vibe tribe, and that's fine. So this is you just honing in on that a little bit extra. But I see some things that are coming towards you, maybe new love or a new beginning, and it seems a little bit unrequited to you, like unrequited love or no thank you, not for me, not interested, what kind of shit is this? But guys, I have to tell you, with this Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, these tiny little things, these tiny little offers that are coming towards you now in August, the second half a week of August, they're gonna seem to you like that, unrequited, like no big deals. Like what is this? This is like a nothing burger, but it's actually more than you think it is. It's like a fucking truffle burger is what it is. All right, let's continue and see what's going on. What's coming in for my Aries? And I mean that as far as opportunities, whether it's job, career, or even your soulmates. All right, what's coming in for Aries, please? Third week of August. And the reason you might be getting some new things coming in towards you because of the eclipse on the 28th wants you to cancel out a lot of shit from your past. Like a lot. Your old self, your old way of thinking, the way that you used to apologize for yourself all the time, the way you used to shrink yourself so you weren't so extra. That's all gone now. And I'm telling you, Chiron is coming back until March of 2027 to test you. It'll be a little sucky, but as long as you know what it's doing to you, the rest of your life is not going to be impacted. It will just be the real you erupting, coming out of your shell. All right. With that said, back to August and the opportunities that are coming in. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're coming in from out of the cold, even financially. So you're finding a new place to, and this is supposed to be a very romantic season for Aries. You're meant to meet a lot of people right now. All right, let's see what's going on. What is the surprise of the week? So I wonder if this is your new person or, you know, a new job. Surprise of the week, please, Spirit. 5 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. About fucking time. Let me tell you something. 5 of Wands in reverse. All roads lead to you, Aries. This is your era. When I say era, I mean like as in a fucking chunk of time. Decades. All right? Meaning, and I'm saying this like all this powerful, crazy shit to you under like a very small, insignificant card, because 5s are the changes. And this is the ignition point. So you have 2 5s here. 5s are the challenges and the difficulties, but they're both upside down. This is you getting back up. This, like the 5s, upright, is you on the ground. Upside down, you're getting up. You're dusting yourself off. No more fighting. No more arguments. No more roadblocks. No more competition. You're not my competition because I don't have competition. I will make my own path. I will make my own road. I will create a new fucking company just to prove you wrong. This is the ignition. This is the OG Aries erupting and coming out. Okay? And I love it because you're getting up, you're dusting yourself off, and you're starting to create that new life. Now, I do see you having, and this is interesting because this will help you create, fuck it, I'm just going to tell you, balls to the wall. You're bossing up. You're becoming ballers. You're just like, that's it. It's like you're finding your inner strength again. And the reason I say that again on mundane cards, the Knight of Cups, this is going to talk to somebody heart to heart, face to face. In the past, you might have second guessed yourself. In the past, you might not have done that. In the past, you might have done that, but you would have worried, you would have been scared, you would have bit your tongue, you would have held back. You're like, oh no, I remember this stupid shit I used to do and I got myself in so much fucking trouble. Well, no. That's different now. Now you're going to really be true to yourselves. No, I'm going to go talk to this person. I'm going to tell them how I feel. I'm going to give them my 2 cents and another fucking 2 from my back pocket. And not in an aggressive way. It's just like a no is a no. A yes is a yes. This is why I'm not doing it. Some of you might not even argue. A lot of you are going to be like, I'm an emperor. I'm not getting off my throne to play with you in the mud down there. No is no. This is this kind of energy. So you just be like, okay, whatever. It's still not going to happen. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. I want to know why you're deflecting. I want to know why you're moving away. I want to know where this relationship is going. I want to know where this is headed. I need us to be on the same page because this is how I function. And in the past, you might not have done that. Now you are. I love it. All right. Advice for Aries. Temperance. See, all this energy, and I need you to remember Mars is massively fueling you right now with a maleficent sign, Saturn. You have to understand you're going to be extra aggressive. That part of you does need to tone down just a bit. I'm telling you this stuff so you know what's influencing you and why you feel the way you feel. And with the tarot cards that I'm seeing here, there's a way where you can use this energies to control situations. All right? Because fire can either get out of control or you can tame it and have everyone corral around it because you own it. Temperance, find balance. Find patience. Find yourself to hold yourself back, but say what you got to say and do what you got to do. Find balance in every situation. So find a situation where someone wants something or is doing something. A simple okay isn't going to be enough for you. You're going to have to figure it out and be like, well, that works for you, but we've got to work on this situation where we both get something out of this. Not just like, I explain to you how I feel, what I want, and then that's it. Or the other way around, that they just tell you what they want, and then that's it. You're supposed to just accept it. No, there's balance. You need to find balance here in a situation with your person and temper yourself to try to control it by being patient. Control the fire, all right? Because let me tell you what happens when you do. The sun. And that shit is definitely coming in. That shit is definitely coming in. This is Leo card, fueled by fire. Sun is fire. Sun is happiness. Warmth feels good. This is the happiest card in the deck, Aries. This is the ultimate feeling every human being strives to achieve. It's coming. All right, let's see what the outcome of the week is. What? I'm going to cry right now. Why I'm going to cry, I'll explain in a second. Because this is the 10 of Wands. This is dropping burdens. Things that just, you're like, no is no. This is too much. I gave a valiant effort to this business. I gave a valiant effort to this job. It's not working out. It's not doing anything. I need to pivot. I got to drop this like dumpster fire. It's not happening. Anything that's taking away your inner peace, you're dumping it. Anyone that makes you feel like you're on the struggle bus, you're dumping it. You're just kind of like not doing any of these things anymore, right? So I'm very proud of you guys. Why? Because all of these cards, besides the card in your advice position, is minor arcana. This is your free will choices. You are making smart, decisive choices. Yes, I know you've been feeling down and out. Yes, I know, Aries, it just feels like you guys are constantly cursed. I get that. But this era of time is changing. And right now, Saturn being in your sign, it's to help you, condition you on your patience. It's like buffing out your kinks. You're almost there. We're almost done. But there you are, making those wise choices. This is like a dumpster fire. I'm not doing it. Like, do you see what I'm saying when I say inner peace? Look at that. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. This won't last forever for you. You can't live like this for long. You're gonna be like, why am I stressing over this? I don't need to. I don't have to. Why am I doing it? I don't get it. So you don't. All right, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups. Let's clarify, guys. By the way, I've made some changes, minor. I don't think it's affecting most of you. For the extended readings, no more that other platform I was using. It wasn't working out. You have two. Let's get lunch. Let's get dinner. Let's get dinner is for this. This is all the signs. And then the one-offs. Let's get lunch. I'm reenacting that. And that is going to be extended videos from my shorts. Okay? They're not more than 3 minutes. So just know that before you sign up there. All right. Queen of Swords and Four of Cups. Okay, the Chariot. Temperance and Cross. See, Temperance is in your cross position when we first start out, but here's Temperance also in your advice position. So over here, you're struggling to temper yourself. You're struggling to keep it under control. But you are staying focused. It's those things that I said before. Yes is yes, no is no. This is what I want. This is what I'm doing. You're at least doing that. You're driving the bus, regardless of the positive and the negative shit going on in your world. And this is like that new you is literally being erupted as we speak. Okay, because from January up until now, it was like up and down, here and there, left and right, on a merry-go-round, on we go, off we go. But now I think there's this part of you that's like truly starting to wake up, okay? And you're staying focused on what you want, what your agenda is, and off you go. But you're struggling to temper yourself, like to keep that balance. Because there's something here that you're not thrilled with that's being offered to you, and you're thinking what to do. Okay, but you're not letting it deter you either. You're trying to make a judgment call because it's truly starting to like impact you on a mental level. All right, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles with the, you're meeting a third person, or you're collaborating here with a team, or this is just collaborating here with somebody that's making you feel like you're coming in from out of the cold. So this feels like a resource that's helping you feel like you're coming out of something that's been dark. And they're helping you manifest something for your future. All right, what is the Five of Wands in reverse here for Aries, please? Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. All right. So, guys, you know how I told you about the fives in reverse, that you're like getting up, dusting yourself off, no more obstacles in your way because you personally removed them yourself. Okay. How? Five of Swords. Because you were in your head making sacrifices, and you're finally saying, this is working, this is not working. This is good, this is not good. That's why you have the Ten of Wands in your outcome. Because this is the point in time where once you see the path clearly before you, like the decision that you need to make on a relationship or a job or something, friendship, money, and you start debating and you say, okay, I've invested a lot of time and energy here, but is it time to leave? It's always time to leave. You can always rebuild. But you're thinking where to sacrifice. Because you see an ending and a betrayal here, and you're like, I'm going to make a judgment call. This is like turned into a burden for me. And I got to run in and tell this person that, you know, this 9-to-5 job that I have, or this marriage or commitment that I have to this person, it's fucking toxic. The devil. Did I wake you up? Because good. I want you to realize the things that you're thinking and feeling are accurate. You're dropping a dumpster fire, because look at you. Why are you feeling stuck? Nope. And then the sun is right there, because you know the jail door is open. You're going to walk out. You're going to be like, nothing's holding me back. Hell to the no. I'm a fucking Aries. Nothing's going to hold me back. That's the energy all the people are talking about that you see if you're going through astrology and they're trying to explain and describe. That's that. It's that vibe. I never really spoke about it earlier than this point on, because you need to feel it to understand what I'm telling you. So now you know. But still, the lip needs to just like, be careful. Just be yourself. Be honest. Be real. Things are going to be pissing you off. But like I said, watch who deserves you getting off your throne to go play in the mud. Just be stoic, demand what you want, and be done. Because the visions that you're going to be having, and this is why we have Neptune in your sign, the visions that you're going to have, no one is going to understand you. You will be light years ahead of everybody. All right, so just don't get frustrated. Just go and do. Temperance. Knight of Cups. Absolutely. Didn't we see the Knight of Cups earlier? This is like, I was so happy about this energy that you're no longer shrinking yourself. You're no longer biting your tongues. You're going to go and talk to somebody heart to heart about matters of the heart and be like, listen, and you know how to play nice, because that's what it's talking about. Go talk to somebody face to face, heart to heart. They will understand. They will get you. When you find balance, like you could be pissed off, wait 24 hours, maybe 48, possibly 72, and then go talk to them. Yeah, because you're in your head, and this is not a normal place for you to be, but be rational, be fair, be honest, because that's what the Queen of Swords demands in the advice position. Just be smart, be thoughtful, think what's going to be fair for all of you, and you'll be good. All right, what is the Ten of Wands in the outcome keys for Aries? Not sure all these cards wanted to fall out, but let's see what happened. The Magician. Yeah, you're trying to manifest a future. You do have a vision. You will have a vision of what you want for your future. You're like, no, I'm fucking dead set on this kind of future. And you're struggling to take that risk and leave something behind to do it, but I think you're going to do it anyway, because that's when you come to realize this is breadcrumbs. This is peanuts. This isn't my deserving. This isn't like fair to me. And it's a burden, because the Ten of Wands is clarified, the Ten of Wands in reverse. You feel like you're being dragged. You're gonna have a tower moment. You're gonna have a tower moment, and you're like, this shit's been giving me anxiety and sleepless nights. I see you're scared to move on, but because you're heartbroken, because it is time to move on, because the thing is a burden. I know it's sad. I know it's heartbreaking, and I know it feels like, but somebody might not be looking at your worth and value, and you're starting to realize it. Others of you, it's like something you were investing in, and it's just come to terms with it. All right, let's see. Guys, those of you who are meeting somebody new, please open up your heart to them. Please don't feel like you're going to be abandoned, because you won't be. All right? Because it's saying it's safe to love, which tells me if you open your heart chakra to somebody or anybody, or you put yourself out there, it's safe. Might not have been from this point on before, because I always was stressing to you guys last year. Who you met last year in the beginning of this year might possibly have been stepping stones. But it's really the people that you're meeting from this point forward that are like the legit real deal. Now, if you're patching up a relationship right now at this point in time, then your love will be stronger than ever. But it's saying it's safe for you to love. You won't be abandoned. You won't be rejected. Do it. It's safe. Those of you, trust your intuition if you feel or see red flags. It's not a field of poppies. It's the exit sign. All right, guys, let's head on over to the extended and see what's going on. Anybody who's waited this long, tell me if you missed the oracle cards. I haven't done them in a minute, so let me know. All right, guys, I'll talk to you in the extended.